Alright guys, how are y'all tonight? I did a poll and I asked if anyone, I'm just trying to straighten y'all up, I'm sorry. I asked if anyone wanted me to do oh my goodness, I'm sorry y'all, a bedtime, a creepy bedtime story night. And I did get some votes. So I am going to do the creepy bedtime story night tonight. And this one is going to be called The Man by the Tree. Okay. I've seen a lot of things, y'all, so I could do a lot of bedtime story night, but they're not like big stories, but these things are real. Okay, these are real events. The stories that I'm telling y'all happen, the things I'm telling y'all happen for real. Like, no, like I'm not making it up or anything. So anyway, let me get into the story, okay? So I can help it post it for y'all. So if y'all want to watch it before y'all go to bed. So one night around, I'm gonna say about 9-10ish. It probably was a little later than that, y'all, but it was like so long ago, so I really can't really pinpoint the time, but I'm gonna guess around about 9-10. About 9 or 10, something there. Anyway, me and my two sisters, we were out walking the block, right? And we should have been in the house, okay? We should have been in the house, but we was out getting some air, just cruising the neighborhood, right? So, on our street is just an up and down street, like up and down. It, like the neighborhood was like a little maze. Like you couldn't just go. You know how some streets you can come in, go out. You have like 4 exits. You can go out. This is like a maze type neighborhood, if it makes sense. What I'm saying. So in front of our house, you had the street. When you go round behind the house, basically to the next block, okay? And that was behind the house, but there was a house behind our house. So I'm trying to think, did that street go up and down? I think that street went up and down also. But there was, yeah. So it was like only one way out from that side. If I'm not mistaken, you have to make a left. And anyways, to the point. So me and my sisters, we were walking the block, and we got round to the other side of the block, and we just chilling. And I started getting a little nervous because I seen somebody standing in front of the tree, right in front of the house that we was approaching. Oh, my plaits coming out of my headscarf. Anyway, so the house that we was approaching, there was a big tree in front of the yard, right? And I remember saying to myself, saying out loud also, I was like, oh, but when it's hot, I bet they get a good cool breeze because that tree is big. Like, something about me and big trees in the yard that I like. You get your cool breeze. Shade trees. It was a big shade tree. So we walking, we're approaching the tree, and I'm looking. I said, is that a dude? Because I'm getting scared, like nervous, y'all, because it's dark. It was, it wasn't hardly nobody. There wasn't anyone out but us. And if anyone was out, they were sitting on their porch. They weren't walking the streets, right? Not walking the streets like that, but they weren't walking around the blocks. They were sitting on their porch. But we just, just getting air and walking the block or whatever. So, I asked my sisters, I said, y'all see the dude? That dude standing right there? Is that a dude standing right there? I said somebody standing right there by the tree. And they was looking. They said, no, it's nobody. I said, it looked like somebody standing right there by the tree. They was like, no, we see nobody. So we walking, we get closer. I'm squinching. I'm like, okay. And I have good eye vision, y'all. So I know I seen somebody that tree. So we get closer, and I said, it is a dude standing right by the tree. He on the basketball. He's standing right there. So my sister and them, they were looking at us like, no, ain't no dude standing right there. I said, yes, he is. He's standing right there by the tree. Like, because we're approaching the yard. We're approaching the house. We weren't going to the house, but we was approaching the house because we were walking the block. And they were looking. It was like, no, ain't nobody by the tree. I said, yeah, he is right there. Like, y'all don't see him? So they looking, and then they started, they kept focusing. Then all of a sudden it was like, yeah, looking at me. They were looking at me like, yeah, we see, we see him. Like, looking at me. The way they were looking, I don't know if they actually seen the man or if they were just saying, yeah, they see him to make me feel comfortable. So, as we approach, I see the dude. Somebody, an old man come out an old man comes out the house, right? With the dude standing in the yard, the old man come out the house, and he sits on the porch, and I think he was smoking a cigarette. He came out to get it, he was smoking a cigarette, I think. And we go up his street. Now we done made a left at the stop sign. We're going up his street. The big tree set at the end of the end of his yard, but at the end of the corner, if it makes sense. In his house, he had a white house. He lived in a white house. The color of his house was white. I'm sorry, y'all. And I asked the dude, I said, excuse me. He said, uh-huh. I said, did a dude used to live here and play basketball? Like, just out of the blue? I don't know this man. This man don't know me. We don't know nothing about each other. I don't think he knows. He came out the door to get fresh out, whatever, and I'm walking the block with my sister and I'm asking him something. Like, we don't know nothing about each other. And but I said, yeah. I said, did a man, I think I said a boy. Anyway, I said, did a man used to live here that played basketball or something? He said, he's out here bouncing his basketball every day. He's out here with his basketball every day. I said, oh. He said he got shot out there by the street. I was like, oh. I said, well, he's standing right there by the tree with the ball. And the man just stopped, like, he stopped talking. And he was like, huh? What'd you say? I said, he's standing right there. I said, he's right there. Standing right there by the road under the tree with his basketball. And the man just, he didn't say nothing, y'all. He didn't say nothing. And yeah, he was dead though. He was dead. He was not like how y'all can see me, like physically and everything. He was dead. He was standing, and he had his basketball. He still had his basketball with him. Yeah, he was sitting by the tree. I wonder if that man still stay in that house, y'all. I hope I ain't scared when I told him that. But I wonder if he still live in that house. But that boy was standing by that tree, y'all. I know what I saw. And my sister, I don't know if they seen it, but they were like, looking at me and looking over at the tree and looking at me. It was like, yeah, oh, we see him now. Yeah, he's standing right. Yeah, we see him. He's standing right there. But I don't think they actually see him. I think they just was yaring it down to make me feel not crazy. But yeah. So that's the end of that story. Hope y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all next video. Good night.